eligible for Gawad Buhay this year now that it's being produced by PETA? Hindi pa. Ano, why?
Let's ask her.
Oo, kasi Melvin, baka pwede daw sabi ni Melvin. So yun, sana supportahan mo natin kasi, well, they have to be recognized as the best play. Anyway, I want to talk to the three new people, the actors. So batchmate no, ni Ben Camino. Malaki yung challenge ng isang relevant play na katulad nito. Kasi may tama sa totoong buhay, may tama sa'yo sa totoong buhay. So, I want to ask, ano yung challenge nito sa buhay mo at sa posisyon mo dun sa nangyayari sa lipunan? Go, no, di kaya mo yan. Ang dami nating philo at TOR.
Classmate naman eh.
Correct, kaya mo yan. Kaya mo yan.
Oh.
Okay.
Hindi pa nagbibir.
Hindi kasi, ano ang challenge sa akin? Ako ang challenge ko is to make the senator, I'm trying to portray him as a human being, a person who is sincere with about his love for family and his love for country. And except of course he's a senator, and there is a, I have a belief that when you are in politics, there are many compromises that a person has to make. Otherwise, you wouldn't be in politics at all. So that is my challenge. My challenge is to make the character whole, human, organic, as they say.
So, iboboto mo ba yung senator na ikaw na pinoportray mo?
Siyempre,
Okay, dahil...
iboboto ko yung sarili ko.
So you'll make it more human. So that's a challenge.
Yes, yeah. I'm looking for nuances. I'm looking for as we work on it with Boo, and then we have to. Yeah, it's a partnership. We were a team, so we have to work on it.
Gab, you're coming after Farley, who was so hilarious in the first staging. How will you do it this time?
Well, iba si Kuya Farley. Nakakatawa talaga siya. Pero sinusubukan kong gawing nakakatawa rin yung character. Pero Gabi pa rin. Pero Ludwig din. Sabi nga ni Kuya Farley, nag-usap kami after nung first rehearsal ko with the cast and director and Sir Direct Dexter. Sabi niya, wala akong doubt sa'yo, Gabi, na kaya mong gawin yung role kasi alam kong Ludwig ka din. So,
Anong ibig sabihin ng loaded yun?
Ayun, medyo dinidiscover ko pa rin po kung anong ibig sabihin niya. Kasi first time kong nasa ganitong production.
Galing. Congrats. Buo na panood kita sa Mula sa Buwan. Ang galing-galing mo doon. At yun nga, nasa huling El Bimbo ka. Iba yung hamon dito sa role na to kasi mas challenging lalo na sa'yo. Do you believe in the politics of this whole play?
When I first watched Kutiban Party last year, it was something, I watched it with my friends. So, alam mo yun, it was something that really spoke volumes to me in terms of understanding the political climate, understanding, inviting people to look into themselves as Filipinos and as human beings. And I think that was what was so enticing when they asked me if I could do this role. It was because this material is so powerful and relevant up to today.
And it's so brave of you to have taken on this. Grabe. Well, have you asked your family whether, paalam ka muna bago mo gawin to? Have they seen it?
My family was not able to see this,
But they will see this one.
they will see this.
Okay.
They will see this. I did speak to my family about this. Just a background, I'm from a family that believes in different politics. And my father, my mother, both of them raised me to form my own beliefs and
Very good.
to stand up for them when the time comes.
That's
So
very brave.
I think this kind of opportunity seldom comes to artists, to performers, and I think there's no better time for me to do it but now.
I'm proud of you there. Congratulations. should also be proud of Mitch Valdez. I'm surprised that she's here. She's lost her dad today, but she's doing this as a real trooper. Grabe ka,
Just
Mitch.
this morning and in another country, so I might as well honor my father with by honoring this wonderful man.
Go, Konsehala, kapita.
Hindi po ako si Konsehala, ha? I'm just a talented actress who plays corruption to the hilt. Any more questions, ladies and gentlemen?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So, Bella has been here for a while now, and I think theater is a good tool for mainstreaming intelligent conversations, right, around topics that are relevant. And I'm just wondering, like, why is it so hard, and why did this whole thing seem to indicate that we've become worse? I mean, since I was 8 years old, I've had a crush on Charmaine when I didn't know that I was lesbian. I was young, and until now we're still doing this. We're still trying. We're still trying to, make theater a useful tool for good conversation, for intelligent conversation. Where are we really struggling? I just want to know.
Ikaw nakisip ng later.
Okay, I'm sorry. That's a very tough question, but it's good that you asked it because it invites, I think, dialogue from all of us. It invites some sort of introspection. When I first wrote the play, and wait, before I go on with it, people are saying you wrote the play, but it would never have happened without the nuances, the gifts, the things that the actors bring to it, including the rewrites. When I wrote this play, I was just feeling very worried about the country. I was just feeling very worried, that's all. I was just worried about where we were going, what was happening. And the division, the polarization that was happening in society, and even among artists. And the play just came. And I think like I said earlier, what's important about it now is that when we were listening to the lines in the last reading, the first reading for this run, everything still seemed so fresh. It's exactly 1 year, and it's still what's going on. So, how does theater invite conversations? I guess I have no pretension of my work ever being a classic. That's never been my concern. I write, I think, for the here and now. And if this play says anything about our post-election scenario, and what we're facing in the future, then that's it. I'm glad enough to have started some sort of conversation with the audience and some sort of introspection. I think that's the main purpose of our art. That's about it. I don't know.
I think Philippine theater is so much alive right now. You have all of those Broadway musicals. You have the English plays. You have from the fun ones to the complex ones, to the minimal ones, to the experimental ones. And I think somebody has to do it. Then up to now, actually even before we're starting, parang merong article sa AmericanTheater.org. Parang when will American theater be revived again? Pero may magandang nakalagay doon na parang the theater is an art wherein what? It has been there all along, right? Laging sinasabi na mamamatay, right? But I think it's still here because, even 5th century BC, it's still here because the power to actually move things. It has the power to actually touch a lot of relevant themes. It has a lot of power, to move people. It has a lot of power, the basic form of just entertaining and making people laugh and cry. But then again, it has the power to disturb and to ask questions. And I think that's why you're here. That's why people are coming back, because the experience is so different. I'm not comparing it to other art forms, but I think it is alive because it's special. It's something that gives the audience a very, very special experience. You may forget the title of the play. You may forget us after 5 years, the Tukundiman Party, who performed it, or who wrote it or something. But I'm sure you have plays that you will never ever forget. Uy, itong palabas na to, natatandaan ko yung experience ko while I was watching it. And I think that's what makes it come back. right? That power. And up to now, we're here doing it, and it's a challenge for us. And the same reason, I mean, Ma'am Charmaine or Sir Noli, or I mean, all of these seasoned actors, they don't have to do theater. I mean, because in terms of monetary and financial. But then again, I think they believe in the material. They believe in the power of the theater. They believe that they can use their art to say something. And I think that's a responsibility for every artist, that every time there's an opportunity that you say something new to the world. And we're given this material, we're given this collaboration, and we're given this platform, and we're given this space, and special time, especially for Philippine Theater right now, which is very, very active. With your help and the power of social media, we can have something for everybody. So I think that's very, very important. That's why we're still here, and we're still here. Thank you.
May I add my 2 cents?
Yes.
Did I hear you right? You're asking where is the struggle? From our point of view, where is the struggle? The struggle is in getting audiences to come. I mean, here's an excellent bunch of artists. They're giving their hearts out to perform an excellent piece that can inspire and that has something urgent to say to audiences today. But where is the audience? They must come, they must dare to wade through the traffic, tell their lives, stop, I put things aside, I must make time, because watching theater is different than watching TV. Here in theater, you're part of a community, you get punched right in between the eyes. There's no other experience like that. And so that's the problem. Getting the audiences to please come and support Filipino talent at its best. So that's why I'm begging all of you here to please convince our Pinoy audiences to come and support. Such an important work, I think. Audiences are the problem. They must come because it's such a high price that our artists are paying. Pero kung kulang ang manonood, sayang naman. That's what I wanted to say.
Thank you.